Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Soul Salon, where food, art, and entertainment meet. We're here at Norman's Bistro tonight. So excited. It's summertime in the Chi, and you know how we love summertime in the Chi. And we're celebrating a little bit tonight by coming here, speaking with our head chef, who holds a lot of different positions. I didn't even know he was a chef when I came in. Then he came in, he's like, oh, I'm the chef. I was like, really? Chefs are fancy over here at Norman's Bistro.
Yeah.
Why don't you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about what you do?
I'm Chef Robert. Robert Blanchard. I keep skipping
This Chef Robert Blanchard, but he goes by Chef Robert. Yeah?
Chef Robert.
Okay.
This is my menu. I created the menu here. We're doing Creole comfort food with a Brazilian twist.
Ooh,
American Creole with a Brazilian twist.
And that's the overall filling of the entire menu, or what we're doing tonight?
Overall, entire menu. We've got a lot of spice. We've got grilled meats, baby backs, T-bone steaks, island marinade. So we're taking traditional food, putting a spin on it, and kicking it up a notch.
So what are you preparing for us tonight?
Well, for this, we're going to do our rosemary Merlot lamb chops. Marinated in Merlot, rosemary, salt, pepper, garlic.
Ooh, can we show the camera this? Did you guys see this? All marinated, yummy.
We're going to do these on a flame grill. So we're going to let these flame, score them, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to do our glaze and our vegetables. Okay, so we've got our glaze for the lamb, and then we've got our skillet heating up. Our greens are batch cooked, and these are fresh out of the case. They're fresh picked. They are real greens, hand picked and cooked. They have corn, diced tomatoes, and onions, with a few secret spices, vinegar, sugar, fresh red pepper, and garlic. Don't anybody at home try to duplicate that, because I left out two things.
So it'll be real nasty if they try, right?
Yes.
All right, so you got to come to Norman's to get it.
So we got that going. Now we're going to take our lamb chops. Caught that there.
So now they've made their way to the pan.
They've made their way to the glaze. Get some heat going here. There we go.
And he's doing this all in style. With the time. Fancy. I love it.
Yeah, no spots, hey.
No spots.
Voila.
Voila.
Medium rare lamb chops. Excuse me.
And we're going to meet you in the restaurant where I get to taste all this amazing food when he plates it up and gets it all fancy for me. So we'll see you in just a sec. All right, we're sitting down now with Chef Robert, and I am so excited to try this dish. So tell me again the name of this dish.
This is our Caribbean grilled lamb.
Caribbean grilled lamb.
With peppers and zucchini.
Okay. All right, so I guess it's time to dig in. Now, you guys, I am a lamb chop virgin, so I've never had it. First time we're doing this together, you and me. It's a special bonding moment. I'm excited.
There you go. What I strive for with food is your first bite should take you away.
I'm somewhere else.
First impression is everything, you know, so that first bite you put in your mouth should just, the flavor should explode and just blow your mind to where you just need to sit back and look at it and be like, wow. So we love the wow factor here, and you get that with this dish, and then our top selling dish, the lobster and shrimp gumbo. Our guests here should have an experience when they come, and the experience is the food, the atmosphere, and the drinks. So we've kind of self-developed into a little urban Normans, you know, hey Norm, you know, so It's pretty much that
like
feel.
cheers.
The bar is good. The neighborhood comes out. We have regulars. They know my name. I'm learning their name. So they're here on a regular basis. Even in private events, we have regulars that come in and, hey, you got my chair. And, you know, they get their chair. So it's a good feel. It's comfort. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody's willing to help pitch in. They love the food. People call and order. We have pizza, homemade here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, homemade pizza. We have boxes. You can call and pick it up and go.
So tell us where we can find you online, and then also the address so everybody can come out and visit you.
Okay, the address is 1001 East 43rd Street, the corner of Ellis and 43rd.
Okay.
Our website is www.normansbistro.com.
www.normansbistro.com. Well, thank you so much, Chef. It has been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking my lamb chop virginity here
There you
at
go.
Norman's Bistro.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us again at the Soul Salon, where food, art, and entertainment meet.
What's up, Chicago? Are you a talented chef, visual artist, an entertainer? Well, you might be the next to be featured on the Soul Salon, where food, art, and entertainment meet. The Soul Salon takes a unique look at your talent and your voice and your work. To find out information on how you can get involved,
Getting married soon? Capture your wedding day on video with full video production services. We use the latest digital technology, allowing you to choose from a variety of packages to make a completely unique special effects wedding day video. To see a demo of our different packages, such as single versus multi-camera ceremonies on DVD or Blu-ray HD, give us a call at 773-580-1453. Record your memories. Call Full Video Production Services. 773-580-1453.
We're here now at the Phi A African Art Gallery with the curator and the brain behind this amazing space, Miss Faye Edwards. How are you?
I'm well.
Thank you for being here, and thank you for allowing us to come into your art gallery, into your space. I was saying that when I walked in here, I just felt such an amazing energy in this space and feeling very blessed to see all of these different pieces and having the opportunity to speak with you just a little bit off camera. I wanted to save it all because in that small amount of time I learned so much, and I wanted everyone at home to be able to learn all of the things that I was learning, and I wanted to take this opportunity just to extend and thank you, because there's so many things about our culture, I feel, especially my generations and generations behind me, that we just don't know, that we're just not privy to, that we don't have the opportunity to see, to touch, to feel. So many stories behind all of these different art pieces, and to have them here, and for you to have brought them here to the south side of Chicago, for all of us to not only be able to see and experience, but also the opportunity to purchase them and take them home and have them live in our houses and pass on to future generations. I just wanted to again extend that thank you to you.
Oh, it is my privilege, my pleasure. You know, we have to do this. We have to keep alive our art, our culture. And once you begin to get into it and you begin to study it, you know, you're already very sensitive to the energy, so you felt the energy. But once you get into it and you realize that there are so many parallels between our lives as African Americans and our lives as Africans. It's shocking, it's surprising, it's amazing.
That is so awesome. And how did you start studying and start curating and come about this whole idea of bringing this here, this art gallery? How did it begin for you?
Well, I started when I was 9.
Oh, wow.
I was fascinated with Africans. And my mother lived in a small rural Arkansas town, Lake Village, and they would bring students to study agriculture. And I saw these people who looked like me, but yet they weren't quite like me. They spoke differently, they moved differently. That began a fascination, and I said, I've got to go to this place. And it took me a long time to finally get there, so I started traveling to the continent 20 years ago.
Oh, my.
And when I stepped into Guinea-Conakry, it was my first trip, I was hooked. I was hooked on the people, I was hooked on the colors, the energy, and the art. I just couldn't believe what I was seeing.
You started at 9 being fascinated, started traveling, and now you have an art gallery. What brought you to this? What brought you here to this moment?
Well, I'll go back to my first trip to Guinea. My first trip to Guinea, the art was just incredible. I'd never seen this. I mean, when you're in Africa and you see the types of art that get created, it's just amazing. So that started me. Now, surely I'd seen African art before, and surely I had seen, been to festivals and things like that. But somehow it was for me to do this, and I knew it from that beginning. Now I'm a social worker by training.
Okay.
So this is quite a leap.
Yes, it is, and what a beautiful leap it is. Now, speaking specifically about some of the art pieces that you have here, and there's so many things that we could highlight, but there was a couple things that really stood out to me that I wanted to learn more about, that I wanted everybody else to have the opportunity to learn more about. The first of being, which we were at Norman's, and I saw one of these big, beautiful art pieces that turns out to be a hat. But in the Western world, we don't use it as a hat, we use it as a decoration on the wall.
Right.
So, I was learning some things while I was over there, and I wanted to save it so that everyone could learn with me about this hat. So this is all chicken feathers, is that correct?
Yes.
And they are dyed, hand-dyed, and I'll let you handle this.
And this is from the Cameroon.
Okay.
The Bamileke people in the Cameroon. And this hat would be called a juju hat or a tin hat.
J-U-U, correct?
And it is used, it's worn rather by dignitaries. There's also a dance group called Juju Dancers. So let's say if you went to this area and there was a celebration because you were there, then you would see people wear these hats.
Oh, wow.
And they would dance their particular dances of celebration.
And can we turn this around so they can see how it's worn? Let's see, may I? There we go. And so this just presses in, correct?
Right.
And goes on the head. And then tell me a little bit about this geometric shape here.
This is how they make these bones, and they layer them repeatedly in this perfect circle. Is absolutely amazing to me.
It really is.
And I tell you something else about this hat. When it's as a hat, and let's say, okay, we're going to have a celebration today. We're not going to have another one for 6 months. It folds up.
And they can put it
for
away
storage.
compact. That's so awesome. And we thought we invented stuff like this.
No, yeah,
No, we
didn't.
We so didn't.
We so didn't.
Another piece that has just really captured my eye, these two pieces. So now I was gathering as we started talking that this is the traditional beadwork.
Yes.
Is that correct? This over here is traditional beadwork.
This is from the Yoruba people in Nigeria. And it is a Yoruba chief's hat. So some of the beads are no longer here, but they wear these beads are here because it's supposed to cover the chief's face, because you're not supposed to look directly into his eyes.
Ah.
Okay?
Okay.
And it has the these birds, which are really wisdom pieces and female energies. And so when I look at this, I'm always thinking that the head is being fed.
I like that. By female energy,
Yes.
nonetheless. Men take
Nonetheless.
note. Female energy.
So that's the traditional, one of the traditional uses of the beadwork. And this is a contemporary use.
I really like it.
And this is called In the Oceans. It's by an artist, a Nigerian artist who is Yoruba. And you see a lot of the blues, which is a color that's associated with Yoruba. He is a bead painter. So these are beautiful glass beads.
Each and every one of these is all beads. If you all can, we get a close-up on that and really see that everything here, all beads.
Right. And he is, his father, Chief Jaimo Baraimo, was from the Oshogbo School in Nigeria and created this form of work. And he also is credited with being the person who really brought contemporary art out of the continent. Because people tend to want art in Africa to stay static.
But it's got to move forward like everything else.
Oh my God, and some of it is just absolutely incredible. There's one thing I'd like to point out to you.
I would love to.
This piece right here. This piece is called the Bundu.
Okay.
It's from Sierra Leone. It is the only mask on the continent worn by women.
Oh, wow.
It's from the Bundu Society. That
Does this go on the
society,
face?
That society takes care of all of the affairs of women. One of the more interesting things about, if you look at the top, that when you see African pieces with hair like this, you know that this is a royal person. So she has an elaborate hairstyle. And if you look at the rings around her neck, you notice the rings?
Okay, yes, I do. Right
Now, what some people will tell you is that that's a symbol of fat, which is revered and a sign of a well-taken care of woman.
I am revered and well taken care of then.
But what I'm going to tell you about those rings is that this is a water spirit.
A water spirit.
And when spirit comes out of the water, what happens?
It's waves, it ripples.
That's where you see those from.
Well, Ms. Faye, thank you so much for your time, allowing us in your space, educating us. Again, I feel so honored and so blessed and enlightened.
Thank you. And that's one of the things we're about is education. We don't just sell art. We do things here to have conversations with people about art, about Africa, about culture, about history. That's who we are.
And we love that. Thank you so much again for joining us here at the Soul Salon, where art, food, and entertainment meet.
Getting married soon? Capture your wedding day on video with full video production services. We use the latest digital technology, allowing you to choose from a variety of packages to make a completely unique special effects wedding day video. To see a demo of our different packages, such as single versus multi-camera ceremonies on DVD or Blu-ray HD, give us a call at 773-580-1453. Record your memories. Call Full Video Production Services. 773-580-1453.
She's known as the Bronzeville Diva. You have to get on Facebook again so you can connect with Cinebella, so you can follow her, Twitter as well. We really, again, we need to start doing Cinebella in to do some music and some entertainment instruction at IIT. So we're happy for that because we need to keep this music thing going within our community. She has a number of performances. So in addition to tonight, this Saturday at 1 p.m. she'll be at the Hyde Park Music Festival. She's opening up the Hyde Park Music Festival, so go and check that out. Sunday, she's got a busy weekend. At 6 p.m. she'll be at DuSable for We Dream in Color. So check Cinebella out. You'll enjoy her tonight. You get to enjoy her more as the weekend progresses. She's the founder and CEO of Bronzeville Diva, and essentially they're dedicated to the advancement of music. And music makes us happy. Music makes us smile. So we need to keep this musical thing going in our community, continue to love with music.
My name is Cinebella. I'm the Bronzeville Diva. Happy to see you tonight. Thank you to Dynamic and Associates for a wonderful thing, keeping jazz alive, keeping music alive in your neighborhood. I'm going to step back for a minute and show you who I got back in here. Because I am. Now he done put this thing on me, and it keep falling off my sweaty ears. You know I'm a sister. I know how to improvise. Ain't it right? And I know how to do that in all kind of areas. Now, ladies, I want you to take a look around the room. I want you to search for the men. All right? Brothers, where you at?
What's up, Chicago? Are you a talented chef, visual artist, an entertainer? Well, you might be the next to be featured on the Soul Salon, where food, art, and entertainment meet. The Soul Salon takes a unique look at your talent and your voice and your work. To find out information on how you can get involved,